Good day everyone. Now I would like to discuss our topic is about of National Police Commission and Philippines National Police. Now let's hear the learning objectives. I cannot read this part. And now let's proceed the National Police Commission. National Police Commission is responsible for the administration, financials, and next is the financial is PNP Reform of Reorganization Act of 1998. PNP Chief more is authority subject or CA instructinity to propose of executive PNP Chief of Command. Now let's move on the power of function at NAPOLCOM. Also, monitor and investigate police anomalies and irregularities. When we say anomalies, here is the sample of statistical techniques such as means, median. As you can see, the detect of values is dataset, while the irrigate something that's not correct or acceptable. Now, about of the ANAPOLCOM approve of modify plan of program as also education and training, logistical requirements, commission and communication, record, and also international system. Here belong of NAPOLCOM if you willing to part of NAPOLCOM person here in the program plan.
The NAPOLCOM exam consists the two types of exam. First is the entrance exam, and second the promotional exam. The entrance exam is for people who want to become a police officer but haven't joined the forces yet. It assesses their communication, logical, and mathematical skills along with their general knowledge. Passing the test is a step towards becoming a police officer. The promotional exam is for current member of the PNP seeking a higher rank. It tests their knowledge and skills related to their current and desired ranks, helping them advance their career within the police force. Passing the NAPOLCOM exam is a crucial step in becoming a member of PNP or in advancing one's career within the organization. To become a member of NAPOLCOM or National Police Commission, you must meet the qualification. First is being a Filipino citizen, having a bachelor's degree, meeting age and height requirements, not being discharged from the AFP or Armed Forces of the Philippines. And lastly, being eligible for government employment. And for the organizational structure of NAPOLCOM, known as the Commission Proper. Commission Proper have four types of governing body. First is the ex-officio chairperson, the DILG secretary who leads the commission by virtue of their position. Second, the four regular commissioner appointed by the president. They have important decision-making rules. Third, ex-officio member. The chief of the PNP is a member due to their position. Fourth, vice chairperson appointed by the president from among the commissioner. This individual takes on a leadership role. Together they oversee and manage NAPOLCOM's function with the vice chairperson, serving as the executive officer. The staff service organizational structure in NAPOLCOM consists of specialized units responsible for various functions. 1. Is Planning and Research Service or PRS. Focus on policy formulation, planning, and research. Second is Legal Affairs Service or LAS. Provides legal counsel and handles contract and legal opinions.
Organizational chart of NAPOLCOM, Commission Proper, who have the 1 ex-officio chairman and 4 regular commissioner, and 1 ex-officio commissioner. We have the Commission Proper with the service as the governing body. Next is the Secretariat and National Appellate Board. Appellate Board is next is who have the staff service of the commission. Number 1 is the Planning and Research Service of PRS and Installation and Logistic Service in or ILS. Crime Prevention and Coordination Service is or CPCS, and Legal Affairs Service or LES, and Inspection Monitoring and Investigation Service or IMIS, and Personnel and Administrative Service or PES, and the last one is a Financial Service or FS. Let's go move Philippine National Police or PNP. The Philippine National Police, the national police force of the Republic of the Philippines. Philippines Constabulary is the Philippines Constabulary played a significant role in the maintenance of the peace, security, and law enforcement in the Philippines until its integration into the Philippines National Police. Philippines Constabulary Integrated National Police. The Philippines Constabulary Integrated National Police or PC or INP was established in 1975 as the country national police force. Example is it aimed to integrate and centralize the fragmented and diverse local police and units across the Philippines under a unified command structure. Next is the Department of the Interior and Local Government Act of 1990. RA 6975 is significant because it established the DILG function and responsibilities promoting local autonomy, public or in safety and ensuring the efficient delivery of service by local government units in the Philippines. The last is the PNP reform and the Reorganization Act of 1998. The PNP reform and the Reorganization Act of 1998, officially known as Republic Act No. 8551, is a piece of legislation in the Philippines that was enacted with the aim of enhancing the efficacy and efficiency and credibility.
Power and functions of the Philippine National Police. The PNP is the law enforcement agency responsible for maintaining peace and order in the Philippines. According to Republic Act 6975, the following are the power and functions of the PNP Section 24. There are law enforcement. The PNP tasked with enforcing laws, preventing and investigating crime and apprehending offenders, maintaining peace and order. Is responsible for maintaining peace and order, particularly during the civil disturbance, protests, and public events. Crime prevention. The PNP works to prevent crime through patrolling, community policing, and public awareness program. Traffic management. It is manage traffic flows, enforce traffic rules, and ensure road safety on the Philippine road. Criminal investigation. The PNP conduct investigation to gather evidence, identifying suspect, and solve criminal cases. Drug enforcement. It plays a role in anti-drug operations to combat the illegal drug trade. Ser- Security services. The PNP provides security service for VIP government officials and key policies. Search and rescue. It assess and search and rescue operation during natural disaster and emergency. Community policing. The PNP encourage with communities to build trust, gather and intelligence, and address local issues. Firearms regulation. It regulates firearms ownership and issues license for firearms. Public safety. The PNP responds to emergencies, including fires and accidents, to protect public safety.
According to the RA 6975, the following are the key positions in PNP's Section 29. In the context of the PNP or Philippine National Police or similar law enforcement agencies, the term key positions typically refers to important leadership or administrative roles within the organization. These positions often have significant responsibilities and authority. Examples of the key positions in PNP may include Chief of Police, the highest ranking officers responsible for overseeing and managing the police department within a particular jurisdiction. Regional Director. In a regional context, this individual is in charge of coordinating and supervising law enforcement activities within a specific region. Director of Operations, responsible for planning, directing, and coordinating operations activities of the police force. Chief of Criminal Investigations and Detections Group, or CIDG, heads which is responsible for handling serious criminal cases and investigations. Chief of Internal Affairs Service, or IAS, oversees internal investigations and ensures accountability and integrity within the police force.
Waivers for the initial appointment to the PNP organization. So in section 15, waivers for the initial appointment to the PNP organization, that the age, height, and weight in the educational requirements, it means the PNP organization, the recruitment process itself, shall prioritize those applicants that qualify. Next is provide an applicant shall not be below 20 or nor over 35 years of age. So probably the minimum educational qualification is 20 and the maximum educational qualification is 35. And if you are already applying to the PNP organization, you need to make sure that you have some special skills certification for you to be admitted. Next is provide the further that an applicant meeting to the weight requirements and given the reasonable time for the not exceeding the 6 months within which is compliant said the requirements. So, the body mass index is very important. So, kailangan within 6 months, you would be able to comply requirements in terms with the weight. Next is, so under the RA 6975 minimum educational qualification, for those who already admitted in the PNP under the RA 6975 and inabutan ng RA 8551 and there are still a member and they are given a certain number of year to comply with the educational qualification. Last is provided finally that the waivers for height requirement shall be automatically granted and the applicants belong to the cultural communities. Organizational structure of PNP. One is the PNP Command Group. It composed the Chief PNP and assisted by the two Deputies for Administration and Deputies for Cooperation. Ang tawag sa ila is the PNP Command Group. Next is the Chief of the Directorial Staff Service. So, when we say Chief of the Directorial Staff Service, ibig sabihin isa lang Chief of the Directorial Staff and he coordinate and supervise the directorial staff to the Philippine National Police. 3 is the Internal Affairs Service. Ang purpose sa Internal Affairs Service is to ensuring the open national readiness of the Philippines.
Number 7. The Directorate for Research and Development. The Director engaged in research and development and thus testing and evaluation of self-reliant projects. Number 8. The Directorate for Information and Communication Technology Management. DICTM is mandated direct and oversee the implementation and information of policies, plans, and programs on management information system and etc. The 5 directorates for integrated police operation. Number 1. Directorate for Criminal Investigation and Patrol Operation and Support Services and Training and Community Outreach. And lastly, Directorate for Administration and Support. And number 10, Support Units. In law enforcement, support units refers to a group of individual or organization who work to support the primary function of the police force.
Administrative support units. 1. Illegal support service are critical of business to optimize their supply chain operation and ensure timely delivery of goods to customer. 2. Information technology management service. Effective its management is critical for organization to remain competitive and innovative in the digital age. 3. Financial services are critical for business to manage their finance effectively and ensure financial stability and growth. 4. Healthy services are critical for well-being and quality of life and individual families and communities. 5. Communication and electronic service are essential for business, organization, and individual to remain connected and operate efficiently and safely. 6. Shop lane service play a critical role in supporting the emotional and spiritual well-being of individual and communities. 7. Legal service are cruel of individual business and organization to protect their rights and interests and navigate legal complex. 8. Headquarters support service are essential for organization and business to operate efficiently, achieve their goals, and stay competitive. 9. Engineering service require highly specialized knowledge and experience, and those are specifically provided the licensed engineering and other technical professional. 10. PNP Retirement and Benefit Administrator Service are essential for PNPA personnel to plan for their retirement and secure their future financial status. Letter B. Operational support units. 1. Maritime group is a term used to refer to a group of companies or organizations that are involved in the maritime industry. 2. Intelligent group is also work to identify potential security threats and patterns of behavior that could threaten national and international security. 3. Police security and potential group could refer to a law enforcement agency working to protect group from security threats. 4. Criminal investigation and detection group plays an essential role in maintaining law and order by investigator crimes, identifying suspect and bringing them to justice. 5. Special Action Force is a vital component of the PNP and commands a highly degree and respect amongst the law enforcement and military community in the Philippines.
National chart of PNP. First is the Chief PNP. Direction for PNP. Siya ang pinaka-boss or leader sa Philippine National Police. Siya'y duwa ka Deputy Chief, Deputy Chief of Administration, Deputy Chief of Operation. Deputy Chief of Administration is responsible for administrative function of the development. Layunin nila ay mag-budget at paggamit ng kontrol sa pera, pagdedirekta ng mga tauhan at operasyon. Ang Chief of Operation naman, siya ang nagpaplano or tumutulong sa Chief of Police na magplano, magpatupad ng tungkulin sa mga pulis. The Chief of Directorial Staff.
This is the difference between ranks in PNP and ranks of AFP. PNP ranks: Police Commission Officer, Director General, Deputy Director General, Director, Chief Superintendent, Senior Superintendent, Superintendent, Chief Inspector, Senior Inspector, Police Non-Commissioned Officer, and AFP ranks: Commission Office, General, Lieutenant General, Major General, Colonel, Lieutenant Colonel, Major, Captain, and First and Second Lieutenant, Non-Commissioned Officer, Master Sergeant. General qualification for PNP. According to the
Attrition system of PNP, a process for managing the departure and replacement of police personnel, whether voluntary or involuntary, to maintain an effective professional law enforcement force. Kumbaga, sila yung nag-manage kung sino yung aalis voluntarily at sila din yung nag-manage kung sino i-replace nila doon sa nag-alis na personnel officer. So, for example, the senior police officer reaches the mandatory retirement age of 60 and decides to retire voluntarily. The PNP will go through a process to replace that officer. They will recruit and train a new officer to fill. And there are 5 guidelines in attrition system of PNP according to Republic Act 8551. Attrition by attainment of maximum tenure in position. Ang ibig sabihin nito, na-obtain na ng isang PNP member or PNP personnel ang maximum tenure o pinakamahabang panahon ng kanyang position. Attrition by relief. Pag may isang PNP personnel na nasa floating status na umabot ng 2 years, after 2 years, pag di pa rin siya nabibigyan ng assignment or position, dito na papasok yung attrition of relief. So, kailangan niya ng mag-retired or separation from the service. Attrition by demotion in position or rank. Pag may isang PNP daw na na-demote sa kanyang position or rank after 18 months, pag hindi pa rin siya na-assign or hindi pa rin siya nabibigyan ng position na nararapat sa kanya, ay dapat na daw siyang mag-retired or separation from the service. Attrition by non-promotion. Pag may isang PNP personnel na hindi na-promote sa loob ng 10 taon, ay kailangan niya daw ng mag-retired or separation from the service. Attrition by other means. Pag may isang PNP daw ng poor performance sa kanyang annual rating for these last 2 years, 3 years, or 6 years sa kanyang trabaho, ay kailangan niya daw mag-retire or separation.
PNP benefits and privilege according to the Philippine National Reform and Reorganization Act of 1998. The following are the benefits. Number 1. Retirement benefits. Retirement benefits, monthly pay shall be 15% of the base pay, but it depends on the longevity of the retired grade. For 20 years, you got 50% of your monthly salary, but it increased into 2.5 beyond 20 years of the service. And for 36 years, you got 90% of your retirement benefits. Permanent physical disability. Permanent physical disability. This will help those injured police who are suffered of sickness contracted in the performance of his duty and certified by the National Police Commission, and you are entitled to 1 year salary to lifetime pension to 80% of your last salary. Number 3, early retirement program. Early retirement program. The PNP officer or non-commissioned officer may retire and be paid benefits corresponding to a Position 2, rank higher than his present rank. Let's proceed to my next topic. Disciplinary mechanism of PNP. The following are the disciplinary measures of PNP according to RA 8551. Number 1, citizens complaints. Citizens complaints. Any complaint by a natural judicial person against any member of the PNP shall be brought. The following citizen complaints are Chief of Police, Major of Cities and Municipalities, and the last one,
criminal case refers to a suspension imposed by the disciplining authority by the ombudsman or by the latter's deputy over the PNP personnel who is under the investigation for an offense. Finality of disciplinary action. A disciplinary action is appealable only if it involves either the demotion or dismissal from the service. If the disciplinary action is less than demotion or dismissal from the service, the disciplinary action shall be final and executory, as the Section 4.5 and Republic Act of 6975 expressly mandates. Disciplinary Appellate Boards. Number 1, the National Appellate Boards decide cases on the appeal from the decision rendered by the Director General of the Philippine National Police. Number 2, the Appellate Boards resolve all the cases on appeal from the decision of PLEB and the PNP Regional Directors where the penalty is forced resignation, demotion in the ranks or dismissal, and those of the mayors in the cases falling within their respective jurisdictions. PNP Internal Affairs Service or IAS serve as a monitoring body of the character and behavior of the policeman and operate as the investigating and adjudicatory body on all administrative offenses committed by the PNP personnel. People's Law Enforcement Board or PLEB is a check and balance mechanism created by law against erring policemen. It was established via Republic Act No. 8551, is the central receiving entity for citizen complaints against the ununiformed member of the Philippine National Police. The PLEB composed the following NAPOLCOM. Number 1, the City Council representative. Number 2, the representative from the Association of Barangay Captain of the City of Municipality. Number 3, individuals from the community known for their probability and integrity. One must be a woman, a member of BAR, college graduate, or principal of the Central Elementary School.